Hello, this is Mr. Messerly. Do you like... Nope. It's a horrible mustache, but watch this. Gotta get this right. Cool, huh? Okay, anyway, my name is Mr. Messerly. I am a music teacher at Hyde Park School, and this lesson is going to be for the big kids, 3rd through 6th grade-ish, whatevers. You know, if you enjoy it at any age, you should feel free to make music with us. So, let's see. This is class number 2 for 3rd through 6th grade, and we will be going back and singing the Wibble Wobble One Duck on a Pond canon, which we spent a good chunk of time learning in class 1. So if this is your first big kid class, you might want to go back and learn that. Okay, but first things first, let's start with rhythm of the week. Okay, there we go. So what kind of notes are these? You will notice that they have 2 lines connecting them. So either 2 lines or 2 flags means they are 16th notes. This is a quarter note. I'm aware that it looks backwards, but just go with it. So because there might be kids watching from different schools, I'm going to go through the 3 ways we can count this rhythm. The first way, the kind of adult or big kid way, is 1 E and So you're always going to count the number first, the number of the beat. So if you have 4 beats in a measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, the beginning of that beat is always going to have the number. So this is a 2-beat rhythm, 1 and 2. Now if you make more than 1 sound during that beat, that's when we start adding subdivisions. If you're a fan of Rush, they have an album called Subdivisions, which is actually one of their more tolerable albums. Okay, so anyway, in the adult way to count it, this is 1, E, and then this would just be 2. It's a quarter note, and it is just 1 sound for 1 beat. At Hyde Park, we also learn it this way. Do, ta, de, da. Do, ta, de, ta. Do, ta, de, ta, do. Do, ta, de, ta, do. And in a lot of schools, they use tika, tika. Tika, tika, ta. Yeah. Tika, tika, ta. So let's just have me clap the rhythm. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to clap the rhythm, and I want you to clap it back to me. Again. Cool. All right. So now, I want you to clap and say it like this. 1 E and a 2. 1 E and a 2. Or do ta de ta do. Do ta de ta do. Tika tika ta. Tika tika ta. Okay, cool, right? Remember that. That might happen again. Also, in our last lesson, I gave you this word to solve in the treble clef. Treble clef means when you see this cool swirly symbol, that means we're in treble clef. Treble clef tells us that each one of these lines and each one of these spaces are going to be specific notes. Okay, so this word was all line notes. Line notes are, going back to my super awesome magic trick, are when there is a line going through the note head, because they're actually called note heads. Ooh, clean out the ears. So this, my head right now is a line note. There's a line going through it. But if I had, I wonder if I have 2 pencils. I think I did. If I have 2 pencils, one above and one below, my note head is now a space note. there is no line going through it. It is in between the spaces. So since this word was only notes with lines going through it, they're all line notes. That means the first line, E. So that's this note right here. The second line is G. So E, G, G. If you don't know the line notes, if you haven't memorized them yet, what a lot of us do is we remember a mnemonic sentence, which is a big fancy way of saying that we make up a sentence that is silly enough that we won't forget it. And the first letter of every word in that sentence is one of these notes. So the old boring one is every good boy deserves fudge, or every good boy does fine. E, G, B, D, F. But I'm just going to make a random one up right now. Okay. Elephants go big from... Oh, no, that's a D. Elephants go big dinosaur farts. I don't know. It's not one of my best ones. But the point is, you can make up your own sentence, and that way you will never have to... I guess get confused, or, well, you still have to remember the sentence. The point is, we're trying to find ways to remember these 5 lines so they don't feel so random. So I remember every good boy deserves fudge. I know that E is every, the first letter of every, E. Every good, GG, egg. So let's do a new one. Okay, this one is going to have only space notes. That marker is dry. This one is not. Okay. First note. Now, there's a really common way to remember the space notes because they spell a word. By sheer fortuitous coincidence, it spells a word. So the space notes, F-A-C-E. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're always starting from the bottom. On every good boy deserves fudge, we start at the bottom. And with F-A-C-E spells the word face, we start at the bottom as well. So kind of give you a big hint on this one, but please send me a note in Schoology and let me know if you figured out what this word is. This is the first letter, this is the second letter, this is the third letter. Sweet. Okay, so I am going to be asking my lovely assistants to come in and help with the canon. And here's why. A canon is when 2 or more groups... Oh, come on in, Miss Holly. And I'm going to probably have you guys sit down here in a second. But a reminder that... Oh, hi, Miss Lincoln. A canon is when 2 or more groups of people, like 3 of us here, are singing the exact same song, but we start at different times. So let's all sing, before we switch places, the One Duck on a Pond Wibbly Wobbly song. Again, if this song is brand new to you, you need to know the song pretty well to survive all the different groups singing the songs at all the different times. Let's sing it together. 1, 2... In elementary music, we always have Mr. Messerly count off. It's just what we do. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 duck on a pond, wibble, wobble. 2 ducks on a pond, wibble, wobble, wibble, wobble. 3 old ladies going to market, wibbledy, wobbledy, wibble. I messed up. I always want to say wibbledy, wobbledy, wobble, but it's the last line is wibbledy, wibbledy, wobble. So there you go. Meh. Okay. You guys want to stand there, or do you want to sit down?
There's not much room, so I'll stand.
Okay.
Position 1?
Let's have Lincoln go first. Miss Holly, go second, and I will go third. Ooh, no, I've changed my mind. You two are going to go first together, and I'm going to go second. And then we'll see if we can do this well. Then we'll try for 3 parts. What I need you to do out there in TV land is to choose whether you want to go first or second. Personally, I kind of want you the first time to go with Miss Holly and Lincoln. Oh, and also, if you do choose to come in second, you will come in after they have finished. One duck on a pond, wibble wobble. One duck. That's when the second line starts, the second group starts. Okay, here we go, my friends. 1, 2, ready, go.
One duck on a pond, wibble wobble.
2 ducks on a pond, wibble wobble. 2 ducks on a pond, wibble wobble, wibble wobble. 3 old ladies going to market, wibbledy wibbledy wobble. I think that went well. Well, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. All right, how about we switch it? I'll go first and they go second. Again, you choose who you want to go with. Me. 1, 2, ready, go. One duck on a pond, wibble wobble. 2 ducks on a pond, wibble wobble, wibble wobble. 3 old ladies going to market, wibbledy wobbledy wibble.
3 old ladies
going to market, wibbly wibbly wobble.
Yeah, there was a lot going on there. So as you have probably begun to suspect, music is not something that is about perfection. It's merely about sharing our imperfections. So the reason we do canons is because it's a great way to start learning how to sing in harmony. Harmony is when 2 or more notes are played at the same time. So we start on G, Do, and when the second group when the first group gets to the second line, they're singing 2 ducks on a pond, wibble, wibble, wobble, wibble, wobble. These 2 notes are happening at the same time. So when I'm singing 1, they're singing 2, and together it sounds like this. And it's cool. It's 2 notes. It makes music more interesting. All right. So even though I have a sneaking suspicion how this is going to go, I think we should try 3 parts. So what I would like to have happen is if you have someone in your house, let's see if you can get 3 groups going. All right, what order do you guys want to go in?
I'm gonna go first because I'm gonna mess up if I don't.
Miss Holly?
I'll go second.
Okay, Lincoln first. 1, 2, ready, go.
One duck on a pond, wibble wobble. 2 ducks on a pond, wibble wobble, wibble wobble.
1 duck on a pond, wibble wobble. 2 ducks on a pond, wibble wobble, wibble wobble. 3 old ladies going to market, wibbledy wibbledy wobble. Oh, I thought we did amazing.
It's pretty good.
That was really good. I'm so impressed with us. Okay. Tell you what, why don't I start talking to them about this new song called Great Big House, and if it looks like I need some help, which I probably will, I'll give you guys another call.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much. Okay. So we're going to do a song called Great Big House. And I want to teach it to you using solfege. Solfege is this thing. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Also remember to breathe, because I didn't. So, I'm going to teach you a couple of the phrases that will be in the song right now. Do, la, so, la. Okay, so we're doing high do. Do, la, so, la. I'm going to sing it, and I need you to sing it back to me. If you don't know the hand signals, I will still be doing them. And, just integrate them when you can. Me, then you. Do, la, so, la. Do, la, so, la. Nice. The next one is... What do you think that is? Just, I'm going to play it again. See if you can guess what it's going to be. Mi. Mi, re, do. So we're doing the low do. 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 In the song, which is kind of cool. So, let's do a couple mi, re, dos. Mi, re, do. Mi, re, do. All right. Now, let's learn the first line with lyrics. Great big house in do, la, so, la. Great big house in. All right, so I'm going to sing that. You're going to sing it back. And we want to keep trying to integrate hand signals if we can. Great big house in. Great big house in. Next line. New Orleans, New Orleans. Mi, re, do. New Orleans. Great big house in New Orleans. Great big house in New Orleans. I messed that one up, didn't I? Great big house in New Orleans. 40 stories high. Should have practiced that before I just went for it, shouldn't I have? 40 stories high. That's do, la, so, la, so. Do, la, so, la, so. Am I doing that right? Do, la, so, la, so. That's it. 40 stories high. Whole song so far. Great big house in New Orleans. 40 stories high. Nice. Let's just sing it without the hand signals so that we can just turn it into, actual music. One, great big, 1, 2, ready, go. Great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Nice. Second half of the song. It's a short song. So, la, mi, re, do. It's going to be the same thing as great big house in New Orleans, except we're singing every room that I've been in. Every room that I've been in. All right, I'm going to sing that with hand signals. I want you to do the same thing. Every house that I've been in. I'm going to try it again. Every house that I've been in. You guys. Again, me then you. Every house that I've been in. Filled with pumpkin pie. The last phrase kind of is, it's not one of the things we've learned, so we're just going to go for it. Mi, so, mi, re, do. Filled with pumpkin pie. Filled with pumpkin pie. Just sing it for me, please. Filled with pumpkin pie. And if you want to be able to do hand signals for the whole thing, it is so, la, so, mi, re, do. Mi, so, mi, re, do. That's how it goes. Mi, so, mi, re, do. Filled with pumpkin pie. So what I want to do is put together every room that I've been in, filled with pumpkin pie. Every room that I've been in, filled with pumpkin pie. You guys. Every house that I've been in, filled with pumpkin pie. All right, let's go back and remember the first half of it. Great. Oh, I should count off. Duh. 1, 2, ready, go. Going. Great big house. 1, 2, ready, go. Great big house in New Orleans. 40 stories high. Every house that I've been in filled with pumpkin pie. I think we got it. Let's just sing the whole thing, and then I'm going to add a new section. Not really a new section, not a new section at all, just a new part that's going to eventually happen at the same time as the part we're learning now. No hand signals, just sing the song. Let's sing it twice. 1, 2, ready, go. Great big house in New Orleans. 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in filled with pumpkin pie. Again. Great big house in New Orleans. 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in filled with pumpkin pie. So what I want us to learn to do now is this. That's a lot of pie. So we're going to pat. That's a lot of pie. That's a lot of pie. That's a lot of pie. So it'll be like this. 1, 2, ready, go. That's a lot of pie. 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 Nice, right? Okay. Now, after that's a lot of pie, where I was nodding my head, we are going to add pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. So it should go like this. That's a lot of pie. Pumpkin pie. 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 Now, ideally, we will then be able to do those at the same time. Are there any music students out there ready to perform some more?
Yes!
Yay! Miss Holly's coming back, and Mr. Lincoln. So, what I would love for you guys to do is this. Pat your legs while saying, that's a lot of pie. I know, isn't elementary music rule? 1, 2, we'll all do it together. Ready, go. That's a lot of pie. Pumpkin pie. 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 Okay, just like you, they've literally never heard this song before or ever tried this. So what I want you to do is stick with them. I want you to keep doing that pattern over and over again while I sing Great Big House in New Orleans. And we're going to see if we can stick together. Literally, no idea how it's going to go, but guess what happens if we make a mistake? Nothing happens. Nothing happens. It's fine. It's fine. Who cares? We'll just do it again. Okay, so how about we have you guys and you guys do That's a Lot of Pie, Pumpkin Pie, and then I will start singing. Or if you're singing the song with me, you'll start singing then. So 1, that's a lot of pie, pumpkin pie, great big house in... Cool, does that make sense to you guys? Mm-hmm. Sweet. 1, 2, ready, go.
That's a lot of pie, pumpkin pie. That's
Great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in filled with pumpkin pie. Yay! Yay! That was so good, so good, so good. It was so good. I want to do it again. So we're going to do it again. Literally no different. Just another chance for all of us to perform together. Okay? Exact same thing. 1, 2, ready, go.
That's a lot of pie, pumpkin pie.
Great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in filled with pumpkin pie. Oh my gosh, I love my students. These ones and the ones out there. So next class, we are going to add a B section to that, and we're going to add a dance to that. So there's going to be partner claps, and there's going to be this thing where we like actually are facing each other. It's going to be amazing. Anyway, so that's our music class for today. I want you to remember that Lincoln, Miss Holly, and Mr. Messerly love you very much, and we are so grateful that we get to make music with you. So take care of yourself, enjoy this beautiful sunny day, and I will see you next time. Bye!
Bye.